Hello, thanks for joining me here today. My name is Jonathan. I am going to go over the CDC Dog Import Form, focusing on dogs coming to the United States from CDC classified high risk rabies countries. Bringing a dog into the United States can feel overwhelming, especially when paperwork gets involved, which is always. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to complete this CDC Dog Import Form step by step using this sample form for demonstration purposes. At the end of this video, you should understand what each section is asking for and how to avoid more common mistakes. Again, since we're going through high-risk rabies countries mainly, this first question highlighted, has the dog been in a country that is considered high risk for dog rabies in the last 6 months? We're going to click yes. Section A, person importing the animal. First name, middle, and last name, exactly as it appears on your passport or identification. This person listed above is either the owner or the importer or possibly a flight nanny, whichever your instance happens to be. You'll next move to identification type. We normally accept passport number and the person's date of birth. Next, you'll put in the actual passport number, the country in which the passport was issued. Very important here, next step is the email address. You will be sent a receipt at the email address you provide. You must present this receipt to U.S. Customs and Border Protection and to the airline if your dog is traveling by air. You'll also send a copy of this receipt to the animal care facility you choose to go through. So double check that email address for typos. Next is consignee receipt of dog, additional owner. If this is the case, you can also leave this blank if you're already the same person as listed above. Next, you'll put in the address in the United States, street, city, state, and zip code where the dog will be going once it has cleared and been granted entry by the CDC. Next, we'll move on to section B, dog identification, animal information. You will put in the animal name, the age of the dog in years and months. You'll put in the sex, male or female, and whether your dog is intact or if it has been fixed, neutered. We next have a long list of options for the dog breed. Everything from Maltese to Mastiff to Kerry Blue Terriers. If your is a mixed, you can just type in mixed and mixed breed / other will apply. Put in the color of the dog, black, blue, tricolor, red, golden, whichever you prefer. There's no right or wrong answer for that one. And the microchip number. Type that in, double check that, make sure it's the same number that's on your titer serology and certificate of foreign vaccination rabies form. Now, next, we're going to upload a very small photo, up to 1 megabyte, in JPEG format or PNG of your dog. Normally, the CDC likes a side full body view with the dog facing forward or towards the lens of the camera, just for identification purposes. Section C is the travel information. Does your dog have a U.S. issued rabies vaccine or an endorsement? If yes, this really isn't going to apply to you. Or if no, however, does your dog have a CDC foreign rabies vaccination and microchip certification issued outside the United States? For this instance, we're going to say, yes, we do have that already. That's explained in another video. Search the profile here and you'll see how to complete that. Is your dog traveling by air? Yes. Where is your dog coming from? That's the country or area of departure and the arrival date to the animal care facility. This form is going to be valid for one import only. If your travel is delayed, or changes in any way, you'll have to redo this form with the same information, just a different date of arrival. Next, we'll move down to select all countries and areas the dog has been in the last 6 months. You will have an option for port of entry. Where is the dog going to be processed? There are 6 cities in the United States that have animal care facilities, including Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., Miami, Florida, Atlanta, Georgia, JFK out of New York, and Philadelphia. There are 2 animal care facilities in Los Angeles. However, you will select which port of entry your dog is flying into. You will also provide the flight number and how your dog is traveling. Options are cargo, checked baggage, or hand carried. Once you've completed sections A, B, and C, we move on to section D, which is the signature section. Very simple. This section just states that you are filling this, you have filled this form out to the truest ability. It's all identifying the animal. You're going to check one circle here, whether you're the importer and you understand that this is a legal signature confirmed by the above is true. Or if you're filling this out on someone's behalf, you would check the second form. And lastly, you will type your name as it appears in your travel document and the date in which you're filling this form out. And lastly, hit that submit button. If all goes through, you'll see a confirmation page, and within about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, you'll receive an email with an attachment from the CDC that you will again print out and present to the airline, to customs at immigration once you land at your port of entry, and you'll provide it to the animal care facility upon request. And that's it. That's the CDC Dog Import Form. If you have further questions, follow this page. Give me a like if you think someone else could benefit from this tutorial as well. I appreciate you taking the time, and we'll catch you on the next. Thank you.